Alright, making a video outside. Yeah, I know. Cat says hi. Anyway, yeah, more on the subject of the Drake equation. Response hasn't been too good. People really hate this argument, but I'm going to keep pushing it. So anyway, there was a guy, Dieter One Mentalist or something like that. Yeah, pleasant enough guy. He sort of talked about the time part of the equation. You know, given enough time, you know, anything can happen, kind of thing. And I'm not arguing against the fact that there's plenty of opportunity. I guess I'm still going to argue. The bottom line is that it just doesn't happen. It hasn't happened. I wish I had a pair of gloves that actually had a pair, like a mate. All my work gloves are a mess. Ah, here we go. This looks promising. I think none of these sets are matching. Look at that. It's everything either two right hands or two left hands. There's some sort of bug on there. A lot of those things this year, whatever they are. Anyway. Jeez. I guess I'll do it like that. See if it matches the other one. Can't have all left hand. The right hand the gloves have to be somewhere. Alright, time, sorry. I should put this, I'll have to mark videos that are just going to be rambles on the subject and ones where I'm going to be more serious. So anyway, yeah, well, see, the time thing works lots of different ways, but you could also argue, well, let's say a civilization got as far as we did 1,000,000 years ago, which is quite possible if there was other intelligent life in the universe. That means it would have 1,000,000 years. Can you imagine us 1,000,000 years from now if we didn't annihilate ourselves and we did survive? Yeah, we'd be making lots and lots of noise in the universe. And but we haven't seen anything like that. The time travel thing is always going to be a problem. I don't think that can be overcome, and I think obviously there's two truths. Either accept that it can't be overcome because there's nobody from the future visiting us here, so that's proof of it right there. Or you could argue that there's no other living things out there smart enough to do it, and that's why there's no time travelers. So I mean, it does work both ways. Let's see, what else? Yeah, and then time here on planet Earth, the bottom line is just pretend that all the life that's based on our DNA, let's just pretend it didn't exist. Ooh. Almost 10 feet, maybe. Then that would mean, yeah, I really shouldn't do this while I'm working. So I'll probably, yeah, I'll spare you. Yeah, but just pretend while I'm working, you can do that, that everything based on our DNA did not exist. It wasn't here cluttering things up. Yeah, just no. Let's just pretend it's here, okay? The point is there's nothing else. So here you have a planet that's been floating around in space for 4 billion years with a calm environment, basically. I mean, yeah, an asteroid hits now and then, but you know, basically calm, and nothing has arisen. Whoa. Shave off a little of that, maybe. Might be the way to go. So yeah, nothing showed up. Nothing's come to the party on Earth. There's been no other living thing that's developed. And you know, people make the argument that the life that's here would kill anything that showed up, and that works both ways, because it's just as likely that the new thing would find us very tasty, just like many parasitic organisms find a way to live off of us. Parasitic that are based on our own DNA, our own relatives. Just so bad, but it's better than it was. We're getting there. It's a bit of a project. Yeah, so just think about that while I'm gone. Yeah, sorry, this is nothing. This is a dead piece of video, I think. Where's the button on this camera? Oh, it's down here. Alright, well anyway, I'm gonna, so anyway, I'll put these together and mark them somehow that this is not a video that's exactly coherent. But yeah, I don't want to waste it. I mean, I talk, so I don't want to waste it. A little add-on regarding the Drake equation. I did watch Dawkins and some physicist guy had some little hour-long little conversation video, so I'll post a link to that, and then I'll do a response to at least the last 10 minutes or so of it. Yeah, it's always nice to hear scientist types talking, but it was I don't know, a lot of funky science in my opinion. So again, let's just context here. A living thing is just chemistry, and we're all related. Every piece of life on Earth that we have ever found is related to one single reproducing cell. So that's the context here, is that there's nothing competing. There's no competing variety, and we see that in living things, in the relations of that one cell, there's a whole variety of life forms here that are competing with each other and ripping each other to pieces and eating each other and doing all those things. And you would think if life happens so simply or so often, even if it happened once in a billion years, there should be 4 varieties of life on Earth. There should be more varieties of reproducing matter. So it seems quite obvious that there's only one style, and that has to do with this DNA molecule. And the odds of creating it in the context of this reproducing cell that's able to evolve into other forms, like I said, we don't even have one that didn't evolve, let alone one that did. So both of those branches are missing, and they should be here. It screams vacancy. There should be living things that are exploiting these living things. Just as we exploit our own relatives, there should be other life forms that are exploiting us. It's the way life works. And it's only been this, again, it's only a tiny percentage of the time on Earth has been spent by creatures of this sophistication. So this isn't what life does generally. What life does generally is this kind of, feeding off the sun, and the things that might munch off of that. But that's what it's been most of the time. It hasn't been doing this fancy shit, and this fancy shit doesn't even go anywhere. But anyway, it doesn't matter. That's a whole separate video. Yeah, cat's getting old. Seems quite comfortable and content, but I just don't like seems to be losing a lot of weight. This year he lost a lot of weight. It's kind of bony. Yeah. Well, anyway, that's a whole different subject. So anyway, this is a really good camera, this Kodak ZI6, but the focal length sucks. So it's the only downside. But it's simple to use. Got HD if you want it. The files suck though. It's that stupid QuickTime crap. Those movie files. You have to convert them into big, monstrous, ugly things and such. So I don't know if there's anything else. I don't think so. Yeah. So there'll be more of a response to the scientist video thingy. Yeah, okay, cat, you really interrupted my whole video thing here. You really did. I didn't blame you in front of everybody, but you did. Made me drop my e-cigarette. Alright, till next time.